out at the parking lot and ready to do my next hike. Today's hike is going to be to Juniper Rock and Swedish Settlement, and it's only about a 3.74 mile hike, but it's there's a lot to see on this hike, so it should take up some time doing that. I've got my hiking buddy Beth with me today. Hey Beth.
Hi.
And we're going to head down the trail this way, and as we can see here, it's Swedish Settlement, 1.8 miles, and Juniper Rock will be the first thing in 3/4 mile. A little slippery here. That's a cute little bridge here. The creek is all frozen up. It's about 35 degrees today, so it's in low, very low winds, so it's pretty pleasant in here. Very overcast. It was drizzling most of my drive up here, so it's not the most pleasant day, but I'll take 35 degrees anytime in this time of the year. You know, even though we're kind of the highlands, here's some rock outcroppings. There's plenty of places that are wet, and I guess because it's rock underneath, it just kind of holds the water in some places. So have to have these little boardwalks every once in a while. Kind of weaving through the woods here around these outcroppings. Here's a bigger one here. One thing that it's easy to overlook is that we're actually walking through the Panoki mountain range, which is an ancient mountain range that was pretty high mountains at one time, but it's all worn down, but occasionally you get these outcroppings, and I presume that when we get to Juniper Rock there, it's going to be Juniper Rock. It's going to be just one of those outcroppings that's a little higher than the other ones. So what do you think, Beth? Should we go up and check out the overlook?
Yes.
All right. Probably kind of cloudy today, but we'll see what we can see, huh? Well, I'm glad that's not the trail. Although the trail looks kind of dicey too. Kind of slippery today. Better put the camera away. Yeah, not going to be much of a view up here today. A little breezier up here than down below. Whoa, I guess you can see a ways. Ugh, gotta watch my step. Hey, here we are. Probably doesn't show as well with the camera as with the naked eye. Yeah, I think in the fall it might be the best time to see this, because you can't see much. Well, Beth found a holy tree here. Looks like it's good habitat for something. Huh. A lot of tall aspen, maple, whatever's in here. We've come down a long way downhill, so I'm guessing we're getting closer to the Swedish Settlement. Let's be coming up. Well, we got river flowing here. I don't know if this is that Brunschweiler River or... Oh, it's the Marengo River. That makes sense. So we're definitely in the Marengo River Valley now. So we should be coming up to the homestead sites. Well, here's a side trail to, I think, the Marengo shelter. So we're going to go check it out. Got some nice views of the Marengo River down there. Nice babbling river there. And I think I can see the Marengo shelter through the trees up ahead. So let's go take a look. Yeah, look at there. Hard to see in there. Although the camera's adjusting better than my eyes are. Is that a bug trap up there? Got a broom and everything. Clothesline. Forest Service grate for the fire. You could make it home if you had to, huh? Nice. Well, we just came up a big hill. But looks like, I don't know, I thought we'd be to that settlers site by now, but we'll see. So the Swedish settlement's this way, huh? Okay. Alright, here's the old house, and I think underneath that cement part is the root cellar, because I read that the house had a root cellar under the floor. And there's the spring house over there. According to what I read, that spring house, of course, had a spring in it, and that they could get water out of. And that's the root cellar down there, the bucket in there. But this spring house is made out of cement, so it's still standing. Looks like there's still water coming up here. Seeping. Not much left. I guess this, they settled this back in the 1890s. Walked up the railroad bed to Grandview and then over 10 miles here. And it lasted here until, I think, early part of the 20th century, 1900s or something. Maybe the Depression is what did it in eventually, but there's a few other foundations and such around here. But so this, I believe, was the main house, this whole area here, and the root cellar was under one part of the house, and I think this cement part here was all the porch around the house. And once the house was gone, it started to sink into the root cellar. All right, let's go see what else we can find. Okay, here just a ways down from the house is the foundation for the barn, I believe, and we read that they had a pipe going from the spring house down to the barn. So this must be that. And I think you can see here where there's kind of a trough. I don't know if this is the trough. One of these troughs is for manure and the other one's for feed. This one, this might be feed. I don't know. There's another little trough over here. Maybe that's just separated from the concrete, but all right, so there's the barn over there. We just came from that, and it's kind of hard to visualize. Kind of hard to visualize this homestead, but I think right there is an old apple tree. So they said they had an orchard. Here's the shed. There's the spring house and the main house up there, and here's the foundation for a shed. We're gonna head back to the main trail and keep going. All right, we're just coming back to the main trail and gonna head on out. Okay, we've been going uphill, and on the top here there's a pile of rocks, so I'm speculating this was part of the farm field, and later on got all planted as a pine plantation, and it goes on for quite a ways. So here's what it's like to be in the middle of a big red pine stand plantation. It's just all around you in every direction. Cool. So we're coming to another tall rock outcropping and a big hill going up to it, so I'm guessing that this is going to be the next overlook up there. So what do you think, Beth? Should we do this Sally Girl overlook?
Sure.
That was a big hill. Looks like another big hill here, but might as well do it while we're out here, huh? Yeah. Okay. All right, here we are at the Sally Girl overlook. I don't know, I can't see too much today, but you can sure see a long ways. Nice to at least check it out. Okay. Well, it looks like we got a meandering frozen stream down here and a bridge coming up. Okay, we got one last overlook, the Marengo Valley overlook.
There it is.
Well, since you can't really see much, I'm going to narrate what you see here. This is the Marengo River Valley. It almost looks mystical. I suppose it is, technically. How far you can barely see. So that was our last overlook, and now we're going to head back down the trail. Getting closer to the end. We got maybe a mile left or something like that. So, well, so far the rest of this hike is just a nice stroll along this old wagon trail. Very pleasant. Yeah, we got about, what, 2/10 left here, so we're getting close to the end. Alright, kind of treacherous going down here at the end, but we're at the end of the hike for today. Let me see if I can run down this without slipping. Whoa! And this snake trail, on the map it shows that it goes through, but there's all these rocks here, and then it looks like the road's been decommissioned here. North Country Trail keeps going this way. That's where I'll go on my next hike. And so let's see if Beth has any parting thoughts.
You might get out of breath, but the views and the scenery is worth it, and it's like interval training. So
all right,
it's good to get out and get fresh air.
All right, thanks, Beth. Thanks for coming along.
Yeah.
So that's all I have for today, and thanks for coming along with the hike, and we'll see you next time when I continue hiking on the North Country Trail in Wisconsin. Bye now.